Hey, what's up everybody? Brandon Weaver here, and I want to talk to you today a little bit more about my personal stuff and why I moved from Los Angeles to Honolulu. I know normally it's credit repair, financial stuff, helping you get the best value for your credit repair. But today I want to talk to you about why I moved to Honolulu from Los Angeles. And the number one reason I moved from Los Angeles to Honolulu was for my health. A couple of people have commented that they noticed I lost a lot of weight, that I wasn't looking healthy, and that I was indeed sick. I have been sick. And it started with, perhaps, there's a video out there, right before I go to London, I talk about having psoriasis on my knee and like my elbow. It's cleared up, that thing's cleared up. The knees are getting better. But I was having a difficult time clearing up my skin. I didn't know what was going on. Of course, the dermatologist just wanted to give me a steroid cream and kind of put a band-aid on it, so to speak. Didn't really get to the root cause of it. And since that time till about June, June, I have some tests here. I pretty much was trying to self-treat myself through diet. I went to a raw diet, raw vegan diet, and it really wasn't helping me. And so I finally went to a doctor, and this is what we found. Okay, so June 29th. This is a test here. I don't know how well you can see. And you see here, potentially pathogenic bacteria, potentially pathogenic yeast fungus. This little guy right here, right? This little seesaw, it's all red, it's in the wrong, it's all off, it's wrong. It's supposed to be green, and it's supposed to be the other way. It's supposed to be good bacteria over there in control in the microbiome in my gut. But when you take a look at this, and I'm sorry I didn't do screen capture, it was very complicated. I was trying to get this out relatively quickly. Lactobacillus, lactose, bacillus, see that? There's no growth. It's not there at all. There's no good gut bacteria in there. I had a couple other good bacterias, right? But the king of them, the best one, the one that actually helps make vitamins, nutrients, keeps the bad guys in check, isn't there. Not there at all. This is June 29th, okay? Right here, we've got additional bad bacterias. We've got potentially pathogenic, potentially pathogenic, potentially pathogenic, potentially. You see the four there, there's four potentially pathogenic bacterias, all right? And then Candida albicans, Candida lambica, 4 potentially pathogenic. And then something else I don't even know how to pronounce. There's another yeast in there that's potentially pathogenic. So, as you see, I had a pretty weakened microbiome, all right? So basically, dysbiosis, severe dysbiosis, the doctor said. Dysbiosis to the point where we caused a lot of issues as far as the skin is concerned and things of that nature that happened from taking a lot of anti-inflammatories over the years. I took a lot of anti-inflammatories. As you guys know, I had 2 knee surgeries, a hip surgery, and when I was in the military, I was doing a lot of physical stuff, and I had to take these anti-inflammatories to bring the inflammation down on my knees and my hip and run around. And so what you get is a weakened microbiome, lost all this good lactobacillus, all the stress, made a leaky gut, all these punctures in my gut. And so, you know, for the past year, if I eat something that, I don't know, too starchy one, you know, like a potato or a yam, any type of carbohydrate, starch, my skin will get really itchy. And I thought that was just from the candida infection, but it's not. The bacteria does it too, the leaky gut does it too. Having psoriasis, having my skin crawl, having red marks pop up on my skin, almost looks like lacerations from inside cuts, and skin peeling away. So there's a lot of issues I had there, okay? Now, October 18th, 111 days later, still dealing with potentially pathogenic bacteria. Here, N-butyrate was low. I got onto an N-butyrate supplement, and but the fungal yeast infection of the microbiome was gone. That's right. There was no growth. So if you look right here, nothing, no growth. Yeah, you see it. Yeah, see the difference? The fungus pretty much gone, nothing there. The bacteria is actually lowered, only two. It's only 2 strands of potentially pathogenic bacteria instead of 4. All the pathogenic yeast, fungus gone. I used uva ursa, garlic, grapeseed oil, olive oil. I used Immune Jumpstart IVs. I did 6 IV treatments with ozone pushes. Ozone, if you look it up, it's O3. It oxygenates the blood. Killed a lot of that junk. Brought a lot of that down. Now, the problem is, see that? Here we go. Right there. Alright. Right there. Lacto. Alright. Nothing. No lactobacillus. No good bacteria. So I've killed off some stuff. No good bacteria. But, you know, I was doing better in Los Angeles. Why didn't I just stay in Los Angeles? Okay. So here's another issue that I had in my blood tests. I had very high levels of gasoline in my blood, some derivative of gasoline. I also had high levels of environmental toxicity, environmental factors, and plastic in my blood. Plastic is probably from eating out of plastic stuff, drinking out of plastic bottles, but the gas and the environmental factors had a lot to do with the pollution that I was living in. And there was there's a big gas leak in California. 109,000 metric tons of methane was leaked. I'll read this to you. Leaked on October 23rd, 2015, a massive natural gas leak was discovered at the storage well near Los Angeles. After attempting to plug the leak were unsuccessful, SoCalGas began building a relief well to capture the gas. In mid-February, the leak was fixed. So from October 23rd to mid-February, tons and tons, what is this, metric tons of methane were leaked into the Los Angeles area. I breathed that in, many people breathed that in, and after getting those test results and seeing the gasoline all the way into the red end of my blood, I started to think that I had a gas leak in my apartment, which I did. My oven, my stove was leaking gas, so I had that shut down, shut off, no more gas, just cooking with electric, got an electric toaster oven. Okay, so we got gas in the blood, we got plastic in the blood, we've got environmental factors through the roof in the blood. So I had to get somewhere that was a little bit less pollution. There was less pollution. Los Angeles does have pollution issues. Normally, it is okay for the healthy average bear. But as you see, my microbiome's messed up, my lactobacillus isn't there, I got this big candida infection, this big bacterial infection. Things weren't going all that well for me health-wise. I dropped down to maybe 125 pounds. When I was at 150 pounds, 160 pounds, when I was really bodybuilding, I was 180 pounds. So I lost an enormous amount of weight. People saw it, I looked really skinny and thin. I still look pretty skinny, but I'm slowly on the mend. Had to make a move to somewhere that had better air quality because it's all a compounding issue. Even look, I have this one. These were vitamin deficiencies. As you can see, I had a high need for B vitamins. So I'm taking a bunch of B vitamins now, taking some vitamin C, taking a lot of vitamin D because I was very deficient in vitamin D. So I have all these deficiencies, I have this infection, I have leaky gut. It's gonna be one of the ways that I can heal. It's warmer here more often than not. And some people have asked, you know, is it expensive? It's a little bit more, but you can't really put a price on your health, and it's not that much more than Los Angeles. It's pretty comparable. The rent's about the same, the price is about the same. The thing that you pay a little bit more for is shipping. Some of the food is a little bit more. Gasoline is about the same, you know, for the car. Actually, went and registered the vehicle, it was only $5.50. In Los Angeles, a little bit more. so the sales tax is less. So some things are less, some things are more. So really it comes out, you break even in a place where I was looking up, you know, where could I live that would be less toxic. I did find Los Angeles to have very high levels. They were on kind of some of the worst air quality lists. Canada was a really good place. I was like, I'm not moving to Canada, I'm staying in the United States. And then number 2 was Honolulu. Honolulu is in the States, it's close to the West Coast, and I can still be in a comfortable, warm environment that's healing and healthy. So as I'm on the mend and things are getting slightly better for me, and I'm taking a better probiotic now to build the lactobacillus, I'm taking BSL number 3, I'm getting healthier. Now, the reason I have such low B vitamin count is this is let me make sure that I get this right, MTHFR variant. MTHFR variant. All that means is there's a break in my DNA. I think it's from environmental factors, pollution, the way I ate. I had a break in my DNA. I don't methylate well, so I don't eliminate toxins very well. I cannot make my own B vitamins out of folic acid, which is usually, or folate, which is usually a very simple process for most people to do. And without good lactobacillus acidophilus in my gut, I can't make my own B vitamins, which I learned a lot in this book. It's been a whole process. I learned a lot in this book on how I needed to eat to start repairing my gut and start getting things moving in the right direction so I could create my own lactobacillus acidophilus, so I could make my own B vitamins, my own vitamins, so I could get my own digestive enzymes going, because I'm on a digestive enzyme supplement, HCl supplement, vitamins, glutathione. I'm taking a lot of natural supplements to boost up my own immune system and take care of myself and take care of things. I also had a SIBO test done, as you see, negative for SIBO, so I didn't have to worry about that, thank goodness. With the leaky gut issues though, however, I wound up with a lot of food sensitivities. Okay. So almonds, lemon, whey, avocado, lima bean, banana, onion, garlic, all that. So even when I was taking garlic and grapefruit seed extracts, an onion for this candida infection actually was hurting myself. I was eating avocado for the omegas, and it's on the list of things you can eat on the candida diet. Actually made my skin worse. I would break out. Almonds, I had these huge welts when I ate almond butter. I thought I couldn't figure out what I could eat, what was affecting my skin, what was making me itch. This really helped. Okay, but this isn't an end-all be-all, because at times I was eating beef, and if I ate too much beef, my skin would react and cut open and get red and itch. It was craziness, and I'm still going through it, still happening. Some of these things, like sunflower seed, right here on the moderate list. Okay, this is moderate for me. Sunflower seed. I can eat sunflower seed butter, and I don't seem to have a problem. But walnut is on the same list. I had walnut butter, and immediately my skin got red, cracked open, ripped open. When I mean ripped open, it looks like somebody cut me from the inside. It's crazy. It's weird stuff, itchiness. I don't, you don't have to. No one really knows why that is, or maybe even believes it, but that's what happens to me. But I found some things that I can eat, and I'm hoping to continue to get better while in Honolulu. This is another test. Cortisol was really, really high. I think that has a lot to do with the infection and being stressed and things of that nature. And then testosterone, 268, really low. That's supposed to be up in around the 800, 900,000. So one of the docs that I went to here for this test wanted to put me on a gel-like testosterone supplement, or TRT injections. I decided not to go that route right away. I'm still relatively young, so I figured if I get this infection under control, get my own lactobacillus going, start eating better, start putting on some weight, start exercising again, I think my testosterone will naturally go up. And I asked my original doctor for a second opinion on that, and she said, yeah, that's probably best to kind of see where we are in the next few months. So all that said, the idea is to have a place that I can heal a little bit better. Now, still working, still shooting the videos, Still doing the emails, still hustling, still fighting for you guys, sending dispute letters, helping you out in credit repair. 609, you can get your own package, 609creditrepair.com, weaverfinancialgroup.com, we can do it for you. Grab a package, do it yourself, shoot me an email, it's all good. I'm still in the game, I'm still working hard. That's why I moved to Honolulu, so I can continue to work hard, continue to do good for you guys, continue to give value. And I'll tell you what, I'm getting better, I'm feeling better. Things are looking up as we got rid of a lot of that bad yeast. We brought down a lot of the bacteria. We're gonna put good bacteria in there and things are gonna be all right. I know that I have the methylation issue, so I take my B vitamins and my methylation. I have to actually inject B12 supplements now. I have to do a self-injection. I never thought I'd have to do something like that, but when it comes to your life and livelihood, you gotta do it. So I just wanted to share some of those things with you, a little bit more different serious stuff, kind of different, but I thought I'd let you guys know what was going on, and if you like it, give me a thumbs up, and if not, I won't do any more of these kinds of videos. You won't see it. I'll keep it to credit repair and keep it for whatever you guys want, but I thought it might help you guys to understand why I look so skinny, what I'm going through physically, and why I hadn't put up a video in a little bit, because I was moving, I was in transition. And it was very difficult to shoot while trying to find a place. And we came during the high season in Honolulu. This is the holiday season. Didn't realize that this is when everybody comes out to Hawaii to stay nice and warm during the winter time. So it was more difficult to find a place. So I apologize for not getting a video out sooner and getting more stuff out for you. But content is coming. We're catching up. I love you guys. I really do. You guys have changed my life, and I hope to continue to change yours. Being here, having subscribers, and doing this has allowed me to really affect and help people, help the world a little bit, and we've been helping one another, and to be able to work and live in a healthy environment, in a place where I can heal. So thank you guys. 609creditrepair.com, weaverfinancialgroup.com, and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks, guys.
Drop.